it's me, Gabby. Of course, cause like who else would be right here with this face? But part of 2015, my New Year's resolution was to make more videos as kind of like a video journal diary for me that I can look back on and see how the year's going, and just decided to post them, see if anybody else had any different opinions or could relate to it in some way. And we actually talked in my communications class about perception, and I just found it interesting because they put this picture on the board of this guy in the military, and he was in the Air Force, and he had like a wrinkled uniform, and it was like buttoned down here, and that's like it had a V, and he had a hat on, but it wasn't like all the way straight on. It was like kind of tilted a little bit, and the boots he had on looked like Timberlands, like not like combat boots or boots that they would wear. And so our professor said, write down or some ideas or whatever, what you think this guy is or such and such. What does he do? His jobs, so and so. And everybody was writing down like husband, like Air Force, provider, strong, nice, kind, caring. And I thought he was a male stripper. That was just my opinion because none of that, my perception, because none of that looked like he would be in the military, because it has to be like everything has to be good when you're in uniform. But yeah, I thought he was a male stripper, because there's strippers that put on costumes and stuff. And that just got me thinking, like, if all these views are so different, how do you keep true to yourself in a world where everybody views you differently? So, and I think the whole world has gone crazy. Like, for instance, this morning I went into my biology class and I sit with like, in the middle of the front, and there's like two people on each side of me. And me being the person that I am, sat down and was like, hey, how was your weekend? Or good morning. And they all were like, this is how it went. Good. Like, okay, like somebody doesn't want to talk, but yeah, everybody's got their head, like I have this right by my side, but everybody's got their head down, looking at these, checking these through the whole lecture, on their phone constantly. And I think people have gotten away from like human interaction and human connection. And I go to a community college, I go to my, so I get like everything from grandmas and grandpas, kids who are younger, like in their 9 months, kids who are my age, and then I get, middle age, 30s. I have all these different age groups, ethnicities, racial backgrounds, religion, so I get to see it all. And I just think that the whole world has just gone crazy with not valuing that, like, we all are humans, and we should all, at the end of the day, regardless of your religion, your ethnicity, your skin color, whether you wear glasses or have braces or wore your hair up or down, brunette, blonde, we're all human. Like, we are all human. And I think that my goal is in 2015 to start banding together and stop judging people based on, because I'm guilty. I am so guilty of this. Any of my friends will tell you I'm a people watcher, and I'm so guilty, so guilty. Like, super tan blonde hair, instantly like fake. Um, like raggedy clothes, instantly poor. Um, like there's thousands of them out there, and I'm guilty of it too. So for 2015, I think that in my past, I probably missed out on some really good, really long lasting friendships or meeting really cool people just by judging them and like talking to them based on my judgment or not talking to them at all. So for 2015, I wanted to work on myself and just stop judging and like think about it. And like if I catch myself judging somebody, just know like in my head that that's not okay, and that's what I'm working on for myself. I'm also, because I think that it's crazy how people see themselves or their perception of themselves. Like there are some friends that I have that are that glare on that screen is bugging me with my glasses. But I have some friends that are like gorgeous. Like I think they are gorgeous, and they're like, well, I want my legs to be thinner. I want a thigh gap, or I want curves, or I want this, or I want that. But they forget to see like what's in front of them, and like me personally, I've been on and been in contact, been on a lot of dates and been in contact with guys who are just like assholes, just plain and simple assholes, and they tell you like you're not tall enough, or you're too tall, or you know just stupid stuff, as in your shoulders are too broad. I've gotten that before. Like, the hell does my shoulders have to do with my personality? But okay. Or my nose is too long, which whatever. I'm half Arab, so my nose is gonna be long. Or you're not skinny enough, you're not fit enough. I've gotten many times like you're too much like a dude. I've gotten one. You get along with my friends too well. I've gotten that one before, which I was like, okay. So I went through this time where I let that affect me, and I let that change my perception on myself. Like, I had to be this, and I had to do this, and I had to wear this, and wear my hair like this, and make my makeup like this. So I think that all these girls out here are like, constantly wanting male attention, and chasing after them and losing their selves in the process. And it's men and women too. Um, Men as well think, they've probably gotten it from the girls that they're not fit enough, they're too pudgy, they're not smart enough, funny enough. Like their hair doesn't flow the right way. I'm sure that girls are assholes as well. So, for 2015, if you guys want to join me, I'm taking a break from dating, relationships, all of that mumbo jumbo, and I'm sticking to my friends and my family, and I'm focusing on falling in love with myself. And I'm focusing on all the positives of who I am, what I stand for, what I look like, and just at the end of the day, looking in the mirror and telling myself that I'm beautiful, because I am, plain and simple. Everybody and every person is beautiful in their own simple way. So all of my videos I'm gonna be doing them with no makeup. I don't have any makeup on, and my hair's up, in my little bun. I got some strands coming out. Yeah, it'll be mostly before I'm going to bed or something like that, just to show you, like, with everything stripped down that you've done for the day, like, you are beautiful, and you will always be beautiful, no matter what anybody else tells you. Obama could come up to me and call me ugly, and I'd be like, I'm like Beyonce. And that's the attitude that people need to have. Like, you need to love yourself. So, I have a jar, which I don't have it with me because I'm not at home. Um, and it's just a huge mason jar. And at the end of the night, I write down something during the day, like, something like your hair looks good, or like you rocked it, or like just something positive and short, and then I fold it up and I put it in the jar. And then when the mason jar gets full, I then dump it out, read everything. I'll post my favorites on my wall in my room, tape them up or pin them or whatever on my wall, and then the rest I'll throw in the fire. Then we'll start new. So you're welcome to, if you would like to, message me on Facebook, Twitter, if you are my friend on Twitter. I would prefer not text because I'm trying to be away from my phone for 2015. That's another one of the things, I'm trying to spend time away from my phone. So yeah, if you want to, just something, just a sentence or something like that, if you feel the need to tell somebody that or tell me that, I'll add it to my mason jar. Also, for 2015, I'm working on appreciating my friends a little more and letting them know often how much I care for them, because I think that that is taken for granted, that those people will always love you, but you forget to tell them. And it's nice just sometimes to hear that. So, yeah, that's basically it for this. This is just a starter video letting you know what's going on, what I'm I'm doing, what my start is. I know it's a little late in the year. It's like almost February, but you know, college calls and I have crazy homework. But I would actually like to finish with a quote if you made it this far in the video, because like I don't know, like 10 minutes or something. Yeah, if you made it this far in the video, then kudos. I love you guys. Like, thanks for watching. But I would actually like to finish with this quote I highlighted in my English binder. And yeah, this story is called The Yellow House by Julia M. Sellers. And I just really like this quote down here. So I will say it, and then yeah, that'll be it. And you can go about your day. So I believe that we have to take care of things, our homes, our families, our loves, and most important, one another. Because if we don't do it every day, week after week, year after year, no matter how much we were once loved, we eventually fall to ruin. Kudos are not given to those among us who take care of the day to day, the mundane, the runny noses, and the rotten fence posts. There are no awards for those who love well and provide for those who need them. There is no acclaim for those who of us who just stay. My trip to rid myself of the little yellow house didn't go as planned, but I did learn. While she is down, she is not out. Seldom are things broken beyond repair. Even though it may seem at first as though they are, with effort, she could be a haven once again. Just maybe not for me. She's holding on, still waiting for spring to come. And so, I guess, am I. And to get the quote, you would have to read the whole story, but I just love that. So yeah, um, try to make more connections with people and take care of one another. Have a good day, guys.